Too far away from my 25 degrees. I think we're going to get there. I really, really do. And I just, yeah, it's a good thought there. Let's try this and see if I can get away with it in Fahrenheit. It is currently, no, that's not going to work. Try that one. There we go, 58 degrees Fahrenheit. So not too bad, not too bad at all. I'll tell you what, let me do this.
Galaxy. 107 FM.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, so very, very happy to have you this morning. I really, really am. And today, arguably the very first interviews we ever did way back in the day, I think about 9 years, almost 10 years ago, we met a band by the name of Black Market 3, BM3. And of course, Roxy and Scotty have been with us, and we've loved them ever since. We really have. Not so long ago, we actually had an interview with them, and of course, we were talking about a track that they covered of Tom Petty's. But before we cover all of that, first of all, let me do this. Got to welcome along everybody that's watching online right now. If you're a first-time viewer, nice to have you on board. It really, really is. Why not do this? Sub, thumb, bell. Bingo. Bell notifications when we do have important people, and especially coming out of San Diego today is two of our favourite people, Scotty and Roxy from Black Market 3. Sub, why not subscribe? Become part of the family. It's easy as that, really. And then you get the notifications, right? While you're there, you know what to do with the thummy thing? You do. Get epileptic with it. In the meantime, let's kick it off. Here is Black Market 3 and Swingin'.
Alright, don't touch the radio. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Galaxy FM.
And now, it's time for a classic.
We about to take it back in time.
The big tunes keep coming.
Are you ready?
Turn your radio up. Alright. Galaxy FM.
They did all right. They do all right, those boys. Oh, gosh. Nick Plews is joining us. Nice to have you on board, Nick. It really, really is. I see Roxy's in there. Are you a voyeur, Roxy?
Am I a voyeur?
Yeah, well, I see you're watching us here. Just wondering, you know, is there something weird going on there? DJ Grant's in there, Scotty as well.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, it's Nick Plews. It's just saying good morning, Roxy, Scotty, and... Okay. Francesca, nice to have you on board. I'm looking forward to meeting up with William Odell Hughes again on Wednesday. Really, really am. Believe me, love his new track as well. Terry Van Cannon's on board. I thought you'd be wondering about pumpkins right now, sweetie. I really did. You know, and how's Janice? Nice to have you guys back. It really is. Scotty, Roxy, welcome back.
Yeah, man, thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure.
Always nice to talk to you guys.
Oh, yeah, you know, and then you need stiff drink afterwards, right?
Or two.
Or two.
We are going to do that after we talk to you.
Nice. I was saying to somebody the other day, because she brought out a song that involved having fireflies in a mason jar, right? I says, wouldn't you drown them? She goes, no, you empty it first. I went, kind of figured that.
Comedian Grant.
That's
Comedian,
all.
I said.
Yeah, but I mean, the average mason jar is quite large, so that's a lot. That's a lot of Slurpee.
Yeah. You put a lot of alcohol in
Yeah,
in
you
your
don't want to go driving after that. Sure,
Yeah.
God. No wonder you're sitting there watching Fireflies. Hey guys, have I ever asked if you guys are vegans?
Here we go.
I think you have, and we're
Yes,
definitely
say
not
yes.
too
We've done the vegan thing, have we?
way, but
Yes.
no.
Okay, all right. did I tell you at the same time that I've been blacklisted by Johnson & Johnson?
Yes, that's probably.
You've been what?
Blacklisted by Johnson & Johnson.
No.
Look, honestly, they won't return my calls. They won't check my emails, texts, nothing anymore. Look, I was talking to the executive, one of the executives of Johnson & Johnson. You know the product, right? Yeah, well, I went and got a bottle. I knew that, you know, this was coming up, so I went and got prepared. I thought, you know, I need a prop. So I went and got a bottle, brought it back, and I says, look, baby oil. He goes, yep. I went, how many babies goes in there? Over and done with right there. It really was.
Go for talking to you, Grant.
Gosh. Well, you know, I was kind of upset when I found out the Girl Guide biscuits weren't made of real Girl Guide, so, you know, I needed to go to the source, you know, how many babies goes in here. I mean, how many tigers goes in Tiger Balm?
Exactly.
Exactly.
You know, it's one of these myths.
Yeah, Johnson's kind of known for that kind of stuff too, you know.
Yeah, I know.
It's kind of out there.
Imagine what they do with the bones. Is that where the powder comes from?
Yes, they make it into collagen. No, that's from
Yeah.
fish.
Look, I've got a friend of mine, his name's Graham. He's the lead chef, the head chef at the 5-star Hyatt in Auckland, right? And I was talking to him the other day and I said to him, you know, Graham, what's the hardest thing about cooking in the kitchen? He goes, vegetables. I went, yeah, know what you mean? Getting the wheelchairs in the oven must be a bitch. Yeah, believe me, don't get me going on vegetable oil now, will you? It leaves it open right there, doesn't it? Yeah, dear. Oh, gosh, we've got about 1:32 to go, and then we will go live to the desk. Really will. Chris Andreas is watching. Chris, absolutely loving the old town. We're doing that one all over again because we love that track.
Yeah, we need new music.
We do
though.
need new music.
Back to Scotty and the Roxy.
That's right.
107
What are you guys doing? Come on, okay. Nice to have you back. It really, really is. See, Paul Jeepers watching as well. Nice to have you on board, brother man. Hope you're looking forward to your festival that's happening in Stoke-on-Trent. Believe me, great festival coming up. 21st of this month. Enjoy that. Now, today, we're going all the way over to San Francisco, San Diego. A little out, just a little out, but, you know, a little bit, you know, it's that much on a map, really. We look at it from a great height anyway. Nice to have you guys back. Sorry about that. San Diego. How was San Diego today?
It's warm. Yeah, it's pretty hot here today.
It's pretty warm, yeah.
Yeah,
He
believe
thinks
me.
warm, I think hot.
Well, you know, I kind of like that kind of temperature. That's me. Only because, you know, there's no fat on these bones, so I can take the heat, whereas a lot of people come down with vertigo and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Are you trying to say that I'm fat?
No, I'm trying to say the opposite. Just the opposite. I like that kind of head. I really do. George Prophet is joining us as well. Well, if you want to go there, I mean, we can talk about calorics if you really want to. But believe me, with me, and believe me, I've had a lot of girlfriends' mothers over the years try and feed me up. Right? The only thing I can say to that is you can't fatten a thoroughbred. I never get any heavier than about 11 stone.
Okay.
Yeah, I fluctuate between 10.5 and 11 stone. I never get higher or lower. I'm sort of stuck in limbo, like being on this planet. I'm about 400 years old, just to be honest with you. But you see, I'm not old. I'm not good enough to get into heaven, and I'm not bad enough to get into hell. So I'm stuck here in purgatory doing radio.
You're stuck in Limburg.
Yeah, that's the one. Absolutely. Now, well, I got to ask you guys, how was Germany?
Well, I'm sure it was wonderful.
Yes.
We weren't able to go this year.
Okay. Yeah, of course, you had an issue, that's right, and I feel sorry for you. Are you planning on going there next year?
2025.
Oh, yeah, no.
We're gonna do some things behind the scenes this year with new music. Just kind of regroup, do a whole bunch of new, come up with some new ideas and projects that we've been talking about, and then we'll go back over in 25.
Okay, very cool. This time, take videos. Send us some videos. Let us know what you're up to over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good time to go over is about October, I've heard. Round about Munich way.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Believe me. It got very messy over there around that time of the year. I think it was October anyway. I woke up in December, I think it was, afterwards. So believe me, I understand. These Germans can drink. They really can. Opened up the show and we're talking about a cover, of course, of Tom Petty Swinging. And Roxy, I've got to give you your props. I absolutely love you on that harp. And I hope you're going to take that up as well, because a lot of people comment the same thing. Absolutely brilliant. Why did you do Tom Petty?
Wow. You go. You tell him. You tell a great story about
That was during, all the lockdowns that we had going on here, and we wanted to do something different. And we decided we were going to cover some of our favorite songs, and maybe some that are pretty known and some that maybe aren't as well known. And that one we picked because it's not as well known as so many of Tom Petty's other songs. But we saw a video of it when we were in Germany in 2019. We'd never seen the video, and weren't even really familiar with the song all that much. And we were just blown away with it, and we decided we're going to do that song. So it actually, I know it's doing well, you guys playing it all the time, and it's actually doing really well on YouTube. Excuse me. But we get a lot of comments and views on YouTube for the video that we did, which was filmed mostly in the high desert here in California, so about 3 hours from our house.
Now, you're talking about the high desert. Is that altitude or is that medical marijuana?
Probably a little bit of both, but it's definitely, the altitude is where we were living at the time was with our percussionist who's in the video, Alan. And Alan lives in a town called Phelan. It's near Victorville, San Bernardino, and it's, do you guys have feet?
Yep.
Yeah,
the last time I looked, I had a couple anyway.
So we were about 4,400 of those right there, in altitude where we were living with them at the time in our RV. And then we went to a mountain peak that was about 7,800 feet and shot a lot of the video there too.
Nice. You are talking old school. That's a bit of me. I'm no good at meters and stuff like that. I'd rather be imperial than metric, to be very honest with you. It's the way I was brought up. Marion Peterson is watching. Nice to have you on board, Marion. It really is. Now, I'm really excited about this, and I really want to get down to the skinny of it. Rosalie, tell me all about this, and then you guys got an award for it. Tell me about that.
Yeah.
Well, I wrote Rosalie during the COVID, and it was just a song that really came from, I think, a really dark place for a lot of people, but it came from a dark place within me to kind of get through a really hard time. And it's loosely based on people that go through a deep depression and ultimately decide that they don't want to be here anymore. And not that I felt that, but I could feel that of the people around me, through social media, basically, because we were pretty locked down. We couldn't really see each other. So I just it was taken from those feelings, basically, when I wrote it.
Well, I got to be honest with you, Roxy. I think people are identifying with it. Currently sitting on 1,255 requests for it. So it is in the plan. You know what I mean? People are really, really starting to get there. So without further ado, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. Joined today by Roxy and Scotty from BM3 Black Market 3. Here's Rosalie. Dear, dear. Hey guys,
126.
you were on. There you go. You're a winner, Barbara. I knew you would be. On a Sunday, I go around to a friend's place and we, sort of shoot the shit, play pool, play darts, have a few beers, stuff like that. Man cave stuff, right?
Yeah.
And my friend says to me, last Sunday, yesterday, he goes, Mum and Dad usually have their breakfast out in the backyard, and I usually bring them out a coffee. And I went, yeah, okay. He goes, well, this morning, Mum asked Dad, if I pass away, will you get married again? And the old man threw a fit. I went, seriously? Okay, all right. He goes, yeah, the problem is, this is not the first time. I went, right. He goes, look, it's been going on for about a week or so now. I went, really? He goes, yeah, but my head of my bed is against the wall next to the head of their bed in the other room, and the walls are paper thin. I can hear this going on, right? And I thought, well, childhood must have been interesting then. You know what I mean? Anyway, he says, but the old man gave her an answer this morning. And I went, really? What was the answer? He goes, probably. And I went, okay, there's an interesting answer. And she says, well, would you sell the house? He goes, no, I'm not going to sell the house. He goes, would you sell my car? He goes, no, I'm not going to sell your car. She goes, would you sell my clothes? He goes, listen, she's left-handed, okay? So that got me thinking. So I came home last night and I says to the wife, if I pass away, will you get married again? She goes, hell no, I'll go to my sister's. Okay. So she turned around and she says, well, if I pass away, will you get married again? I went, hell no, I'll go to your sister's.
Yeah. How did I know that was coming?
Yeah.
Had to be.
All the way.
Had to be. It really did. William Shatner?
Yeah.
Captain Kirk?
Yeah.
I see in the news this morning that his lingerie line has to be recalled.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Why is that?
apparently Shatner Panties isn't a good name.
Oh, Grant.
Oh, well,
I know.
I'll let you keep those for nothing. I'll let you have those ones for nothing.
Yeah. He wants it. He wants that one.
Yeah, believe me, you'll be going back through all of the video going, I knew he said something here. Yeah. It's, I'm just pleased that you guys aren't, got kids at the age of, they're finding out about the birds and the bees.
Yeah, our kid's 25 years old.
Yeah, I think they've figured it out by now, right?
Now, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's told us a few things.
Yeah, he's told us a few things.
Well, I tell you what, my mate's kids a couple of months ago came along and says, listen, we're doing the education talk at school right now, and the old man says, listen, there's only a couple of things you need to know. And the kid says, what's that? And he goes, birds and bees. Well, check it out. There's the birds and the bees and the bees and the birds and the birds and the birds and the bees and the bees, and sometimes those birds have got fucking stingers.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Can't beat it. It's about right. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. Hey, Scotty Blinn, Roxy Cloverland, and well, that comes from Sean Adam Williams.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Hey, Sean.
Hey, Sean.
Absolutely love Sean, we really, really do. 164 countries right now tuned in.
Nice.
Great.
That's not bad. You want a few stats? I'll give you a few stats. Believe me, I will. And I'll give you a good one at the end of this. As you know, we've been getting quite a following lately. So, as I said to you earlier on, every English-speaking country in the world and some that aren't. So, I'm liking it. Really, really am. Soul Survivor. Now, believe me, Roxy, absolutely fantastic work on this. Tell me all about it.
Oh, jeez. You know, again, written during COVID. If we weren't going to be able to play out, we figured we'd better do something creatively here at home. So that forced me to grab my notebook and just start writing. And we were surviving, right? We were all pretty much surviving, trying to survive anyway during that time. And originally, the song it came to me more from an acoustic direction, and it turned out to be this more rockin', song with all the instrumentation that's on it. But yeah, I mean, it's.
We need to do the acoustic version.
Yeah, the acoustic version is really cool too.
Okay, well, over 1,700 requests for it so far, and it's starting to get to the point where I can't get through a breakfast show without playing it. And now, this has happened before. It really, really has in the past with Black Market 3. Believe me, there's been a number of tracks there that just don't go away. This one is lining up to be yet another famous track. It really, really is. You're right here at Galaxy 107 FM and Black Market 3. Roxy and Scotty are joining us. Here's Soul Survivor.
Don't touch the radio. This is going down. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Galaxy FM.
I know you're gonna dig this.
The hits just keep on coming. Power overload.
Now, it is time to play. You know what it is.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
That was brilliant. Turn your radio up. Galaxy FM.
Yeah, those boys do all right. They do. Quite proud of those young fellas.
Yeah.
I taught them everything they don't know. I get them into trouble a lot, believe me. I had one of their mothers ring me up the other day going, what did you teach my son? I went, is it illegal? She goes, No. And then I says, well, it wasn't me that taught him.
Smart man.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what it was though. She wouldn't answer me. Ah, dear, oh dear, oh dear.
3618.
3618.
Yeah.
3,618 cities.
Yeah.
Right, got you. 3,618 cities are tuned in.
That's great.
Yeah, yeah.
Fantastic. You
Somebody-
guys are doing a great job.
Somebody asked me the other day what I would do for a living if I wasn't a DJ. I says, well, first of all, I'd be a damn good criminal. But I think the profession for me would be throwing scared people out of a plane.
Oh. I've seen videos of that. Not good.
Well, you do know that I can skydive. I have been doing it for 35 years.
Oh.
Literally, and from time to time the local airport rings me up and says, hey, listen, we've got some people down here who want to go skydiving, can we borrow you, because we haven't got enough, you know, experts to tag onto. I went, yeah, sweet as. So one time I went down there, all of my suit and everything, I had my pack with me, walked right to the back of the room while everybody's filling out their wills and testament kind of deals, you know, they won't take responsibility, any of that sort of crap. Anyway, while they're doing that, the plane pulls up, so I'm the first out the door and got into the back of the plane, all right? And then in comes these people, and of course a couple of instructors as well, and they're all hooking up, and I had this one guy sit in front of me, so I hooked up to him, made sure everything was tight, right? And we were the last out, so just as we got to the door, and we're just on that tipping point, I tapped him on the helmet and says, have you been an instructor long?
No.
That guy screamed all the way down, mate. I don't think he even took a breath. Truly.
That's definitely will never be on my bucket list of things to do in my life.
Well, you know, it's,
Jumping out of a plane, forget it. I can barely get on a plane and fly anywhere.
Roxy, if you come to New Zealand and you hook up with me, the first thing I've got to say, both of you, is bail money. Right? Bail money. Bring bail money. But if we take you down to somewhere like, oh no.
Queenstown?
Yeah, we might take you to Queenstown, for instance.
Alright,
honestly, it's a little boutique city come, you know, it's a place where all the A-listers from around the world go and hide, get away from the paparazzi. I mean, there's Tom Cruise, there's all sorts of A-listers that go there, right? Even Shania Twain owns property down there. But Roxy, I'm going to tell you now, you don't want to bump into me down there.
No.
No, I'll throw you off a bridge.
Don't do that. You'll come with me.
It's doable. We have a thing down there called bungee jumping.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, look, you're okay. Honestly, you're not Australian. We'll attach the bungee.
Okay. All right.
We're going to wrap it up after this, but don't go anywhere, guys. We'll do the photos and stuff, okay? That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. I see Gail Hammond is watching as well. Nice to have you on board, Gail. Love to Dale as well. Looking forward to meeting both of you guys in Trivandrum, India. Really, really am. The Kerala Arts and Crafts Village in Kovalam is just going to go off with legends like yourselves taking the stage. Believe me, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be right there with you. Absolutely brilliant. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, we're not going to have a second interview today. Again, there's been a few issues with Soul Circus Cowboy. Unfortunately, they're in the recording studios. They've got their producers and everything there. And, of course, it's Sunday. They're watching football as well. So no time to be able to talk to me tonight. But I tell you what, we are going to get it done over the next few weeks. Believe me. quickly running out of the year, so we're pretty much getting booked up now. It's just nothing but bizzo, 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 and believe me, the Christmas show is being very well planned out as we speak. In the meantime, don't give up, because there's always midway through January on from next year, 2024. Looking forward to all new interviews there. But in the meantime, have a very happy and successful day from me, and also from the guys coming out of San Diego. Of course, we're talking about Roxy and Scotty from Black Market 3. Have a very happy and successful day. And I'll see you tomorrow at the breakfast show between 5:30 in the morning with Barbara. Yes, until 10 o'clock. Happy radio, everyone.
107 Galaxy 107 FM.